Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is me, a true nerd, and welcome to Phantom Doctrine. Now, Phantom Doctrine is basically like XCOM, except with a bit more of a stealth focus, and instead of sci-fi, historical Cold War thriller. Now, that I can get behind, and before we get going, this is not the full version, this is just a little demo, still work in progress, not feature complete, diddly diddly dee. So in the demo I can only play as a CIA agent, so as an elite CIA wet work commando, unravel a conspiracy set in the middle of war-torn Beirut and beyond. I can set up my own character, so obviously I'm going to call her Champagne Montoya, and it's the Cold War, presumably the late Cold War, because oh yeah, there's 80s hair, great, I'm going to pick the most 80s hair I can find. Flipping perfect, let's go Champagne. Oh boo, apparently that's just like my passport cover photo or whatever. Finally to actually create Champagne properly. Oh, I can have a high-rise pixie cut though, that'll flippin' do. Now there's a woman who's going to blend in anywhere, flippin' marvellous. Let's go Champagne. So we begin on a ship, or possibly a submarine, or possibly a handover between a ship and a submarine. Ooh, shenanigans. Ooh, apparently that was a British submarine, marvellous, and it's hijacked a cargo that was important or something, so guess we need to go and do a tutorial and get it back, nice. So reach a sleeper agent, activate his control phrase, steal shipping manifest, and evacuate on the other side of the border, marvellous. So this is interesting, there's multiple phases going on here, so we start off in infiltration phase. So right now guards will only react if I do something suspicious. So for the time being, I'm totally 100% safe. Very, very nice indeed. So just run over there, and the guard doesn't notice or mind. Lovely. So action points and fire points, most action cost action points, understandable. Some actions, especially combat related, also cost fire points. Phantom Doctrine is turn-based, so yes indeed, it's all very, very XCOM-y indeed. So when my points are depleted, end my turn. So I've used my movement points up. I do have a fire point, but we're still in infiltration, so I don't want to go using that just yet. So in which case, enemy activity. So that's presumably, yep, all the enemies are just wandering around, but we're infiltrating, so it doesn't actually matter. Be careful when entering the restricted area, the red zone. If a guard sees you, call the alarm. Fine. So for the moment at least, I can just step over here, but beyond that, I've got to be careful. So move there, that uses up one movement point. I've still got one movement point after that, but I've got to wait for that guard to naff off. Lovely. So, end my turn.
Who is this agent Deadpan the file spoke about?
The latest CIA washout. Could be dangerous.
Ooh, Deadpan, that's my code. Yay, it's going to be me. I'm going to be awesome. Right, so I need to hop over here. And just quickly, I assume I know how to hop a fence because I'm Agent Kingfish and thus I'm really good at my job. I'd have gone for Kingfisher myself, but whatever. So, over we go. Yep, I'm now trespassing. So now I need to avoid cameras. Okay, and I can see the range they've got. But if I go to right to here, then that will be fine. I'll just stay out of the camera's range. Lovely. If I can find the actual control panel, I can turn cameras off. So yeah, a bit more of a stealthy focus. Through here, and now the cameras have been deactivated. Lovely. Deal with security quietly. Gotcha, I'll do that in a second. Now, where, speaking of the security, are they? Okay. Wherever that guy is. Possibly that guy's just naffed off, so I need to steal the shipping manifest. So, move to here, the game prompts. And I've got myself visibility. However, that guy would appear to be, yeah, not seeing me just now. So let's move in here. And if I can be sneaky like, aha, time to kill someone. Oh no, don't kill him. Sorry, he's the puppet. So, activate abilities. And my abilities are, yeah, I've only got one right now that I can use. Control phrase. Take control of an enemy agent subjected to the control phrase. And that is going to cost me my fire point. Let's do that. Boom. And he freaks the hell out. And becomes my willing slave. Lovely. A sleeper agent is safe to go anywhere. Go up the stairs. I can change floors. Yeah, the controls on controller are even identical to XCOM. It's very XCOM-y. So I can just head over here. And this guy is safe to do whatever he wants. So this is now Agent Rook. And guards can be taken down silently. Well, that's probably a good idea then. So abilities, silent takedown. Okay, let's just quickly do that then. Silent takedown. And down he goes. All characters have a certain level of awareness. It is used by select actions like takedown. Okay, in combat, awareness allows agents to dodge when shot at, effectively reducing received damage. Awareness regenerates each turn, can be raised by abilities and items. Right, so I just gave up some of my awareness by punching that guy, because, like, people know where I am or something. So my awareness, yeah, for Rook is currently 30 out of 80. So as a result, he would be more likely to be shot if he actually did something right now. So screw that, bypass this. And use spot support to lift fog of war and reveal enemies and civilians inside the indicated room. Okay then. So Rook, activate support power in that case, and yes indeed, you may as well actually use spot support. So reveals fog of war within select area, makes it harder for enemies. Makes it harder for enemies in radius to dodge incoming bullets. So it's not just revealing them, it's also making them easier for someone else to pick off. So activate that power, and what are we going to see? Well, someone in a jacket is going to see something.
Looking at the documents, but we'll have to breach the room.
Don't worry. I'll clean the mess after you.
Okay, so place agents at the door to prepare for... Ooh, a breach attack. Ooh, I like this. I like this already. Right, Rook, you get over there. And do we need my other guy to come and help out with all of that business? Like, yeah, you move over here. That's probably going to burn your movement point. So, everyone is in position. Select a breach ability and select a marked room to attack and confirm. Breach confers a damage bonus, making it extra deadly. Okay, so prepare a breach, and nearby agents move into a designated area and shoot any... So it's like an automatic everyone moves together and murders everyone sort of thing. Requires at least 2 agents with a firing capacity and enemies. So we're locking onto the enemies. Gotcha. And in go the boys, and everybody gets instantly murdered. So yeah, you get people against the doors, you activate a breach, and everyone just moves in and attacks. And presumably, even though the game's turn-based, that basically helps you get around things like Overwatch or enemies if they get like immediate reaction moves like happens in XCOM. So that was just flippin' lovely right there. Next up, presumably, we've actually got ourselves an... non-suppressed weapons. Maybe I should be using a silencer. Yes, that does seem like a good idea when we're actually trying to steal something all subtle like in a stealth game. And yes, indeed, the alarm has been raised because unsuppressed guns have been fired. Oh, apparently I'm terrible at the Cold War. Right, so we probably need to hurry up about this because enemies are coming in at this point. Right, Kingfish, I feel like as you're the secret agent, this is probably your deal. So how about you just basically head over here and see what we can do about the safe. So getting over here. And now, yep, okay, so you can just open safes automatically. Call an evac, gotcha. And the driver will take you directly to Glasgow?
Over and out.
Okay, right, that's... I thought we were like in England somewhere. That's quite a long drive. Actually, wait, if we need to get like shipping manifests and it's something to do with submarines, potentially we're in Falkirk. I see, clever. Except probably not, because the signs would appear to be implying that, yeah, we're in a zone of contested control, suggesting maybe we were in Berlin, in which case that's an even longer drive than I was expecting. And oh yeah, there's a German flag right there. This guy is going to drive me from flipping Berlin to Glasgow. That's a really long way. And now I can select... normally you would select an evacuation zone, though on this occasion I can just basically say, okay, it's this one, only this one. But normally you actually get a choice. Oh, this is so cool. I like this. And then once you summon the evac, it takes 2 turns for the evac to arrive. Makes sense. So, now we need to basically guard the room. So we need to start overwatching, though. Before we overwatch, probably get everyone into cover. I'm going to guess there's cover. So, Rook, you are going to be moving over towards the window. And now that you're in the window, set up Overwatch outside. Note that long-range Overwatch has a cone of effect as opposed to the circular short-range Overwatch. So we're not just setting up people to basically just shoot anyone that comes into range. I'm actually pointing at specific areas I want covered with Overwatch. So in this case, get your gun. Go into Overwatch mode, and I'm literally selecting an area. So if I wanted to aim over here, he could only hit this narrow range. But as I go further away, it's a wider area. Oh, that's a really cool way of doing Overwatch. I flippin' approve. So he's going to Overwatch in that direction and cover me from the window, while Kingfish is covering the doors. Okay, now this I can all flippin' get behind. So now as a result, if the enemy's coming through the door, Kingfish shoots them. Meanwhile, if they're coming from outside in that little shed, then here we go. Then basically Rook goes out the window and shoots him dead immediately. And you come in, and Kingfish gets you because Kingfish is facing the door. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I approve of all of this. So, jump out of the window and take cover. Cover reduces incoming damage. That does indeed make sense. So, you basically just head over here. Hang on, make sure we're in the right spot. So, Rook, out you go. Smash a window. Get into cover, and we've seen someone. So, for, yeah, 1 action point and 1 fire point, I can use full auto attack, which suppresses the enemy and practically removes their awareness. Ah! Good, so because I've only used 1 of my movement points, I can access more advanced abilities. So probably want to be doing that right now. So yeah, activate full auto on that guy. And you, my good man, if you don't die, are going to... No, never mind, he's dead. Lovely. So, move to ground level, hide behind a full cover. Full cover provides better protection than half cover. Well, that is indeed understandable. So you just basically hop down over here, Kingfish. And down you go. And run straight over. Well, not really run. Just kind of, you know, wander around a little bit. And some weapons are accurate enough to land devastating headshots. But that costs me awareness. Well, okay. Is anyone actually around here? Ah, there is someone around here. So you can get yourself a headshot. I'm guessing that's on a cooldown of some description. So let's go for that in that case. Confirm. Get out your little pistol and... boom. Very, very nice indeed. End the turn. And we should all be in range to hop into the transport in a second. Enemies are coming though. Except do they know where I am? They should do. I've been firing unsilenced weapons. And probably here comes the flipping evac. Yep, there it is. There's the van. Now, is Champagne Montoya going to be inside the van? Because I'm waiting for Champagne to make her appearance, damn it. Right, you just get over to here, into the evac zone, and you get over to here as well. That burns your movement points, but that's fine. That should be the end of the mission. Though, you know, we were warned Champagne might be coming. I feel like she's going to be a badass and kill everyone. And evac is... well, it says evac is... ah! Once evac arrives, you've got to get out within a certain period of time, because otherwise the evac has to go because it's been compromised. So evacuation and evacuate. Job flipping done. Ooh, yeah, I approve of absolutely all of this. Right, that's the end of the tutorial. Time to figure out if I can handle all of this by myself. So, first mission proper, unsanctioned raid Operation Whitefish. We arrived in Pakistan to check up on their alleged nuclear program. We enter the mission area in disguise. It isn't foolproof. Keep clear of high-ranking Pakistani troops. Do not engage unless they fire first. Confirm the existence of a phishing device, then evacuate before they know we were even here. And yeah, maintaining stealth is a secondary objective, so this can go to hell and we end up blowing everything up and murdering everyone. However, the perfect scenario would be sneak in, get out, silent assassinate. Oh, except, no, not even assassinate, because no one's supposed to die. Lovely. Just find the proof, and then evacuate. Gotcha.
You really think this Pakistani nuclear program is legit?
Leslie is usually right about these things.
Really? Shit. I bet him $10 it wasn't.
You're a hopeless dreamer, Bolt.
So, Karana Hills Air Force Base in Pakistan. It is 1983. And there's me. I'm Deadpan. Hello. I've got beautiful 80s hair and it's 1983, so that's appropriate. So, let's have a little look, see what's going on here. Right now, we are infiltrating. So, we do not want to actually murder anyone. And right now, if anyone sees me, it doesn't actually matter. Though I might want to turn off the CCTV cameras regardless. So I've got myself a breach, I've got some items, I've got some abilities, and I do indeed have an assault rifle and a pistol. I am somehow hiding inside my little hazmat suit. What are my abilities, by the way? Focus. So I can recover my awareness, which basically just helps me do abilities and also not being shot, so that's probably quite useful. And don't forget, yeah, the takedown, which is non-lethal. So, non-lethal against civilians. He's not a civilian, so it would be lethal against him. But if I need to quietly take someone out, I can do that. And then I can focus again afterwards, or use Zen or whatever, in order to actually get my abilities back up again. Lovely. And if one of my other agents gets knocked down, I can pick them up and carry them around. I can stabilize agents in a critical state, and, yeah, focus. So, regenerate awareness, or increase my awareness regeneration. Okay, either of those things could be good in the right scenario. Gotcha. And for my items, I got myself a first aid kit and a smoke grenade, so that blocks line of sight. Alright, useful. Anyone else got any other special abilities, or are we all kind of the same for the time being? No. Okay, so I'm actually more of a support class. My other guy who's with me, Durand, he looks like he's got himself... Yeah, he's got a frag grenade, not a smoke grenade. So he's more of a heavy hitter by the looks of things. Oh, yeah, he actually is literally a heavy because he's got himself a big, heavy light machine gun there. Lovely. Other things of interest, he's got himself a blinding laser to interrupt enemy overwatch and makes characters unable to shoot during their next turn. Intriguing. And a heartbeat sensor reveals enemies in the area of effect without having line of sight of them. Okay, very, very nice indeed. Other than that, he's the same as the other guys. Fine. And what about you, Canasta? She's got the ability to make her move a little bit further. Got it. And other than that, her items are a first aid kit and a flashbang. Okay, so everyone's got a slightly different sort of grenade. And flashbangs in this game reduce awareness, which makes entire groups of enemies easier to shoot. So if it does get into a fight, yeah, tossing a flashbang over onto a group of enemies and then firing could be useful. But we're not doing any of that right now, are we? No. No, we're not, because we don't actually need to. And this area's not being marked in red, so I assume we're supposed to be here. Now, let's have a little look-see around. My target would appear to be up top here somewhere. Fine, somewhere in that building. But there's a laser grid. What we do, however, have is... that looks distinctly like something that we'd want to turn off, and also more of here. Fine. Let's just start over here. Now, if I'm reading this correctly, then I should just be able to basically walk straight in through this gate, because it's not being marked in red or anything. I should just be able to walk straight through.
Laser barriers. There's definitely something valuable in here.
Get rid of them before you stroll through one.
And confirmation there, of course, yeah, the laser barriers need to go down. So, let's have a little look in this lab on the right, because I'm going to guess that's where we do that. No need to kill anyone just yet, though. If we think there might be a chance this does go wrong later, we could start, of course, silently taking down guards, picking up bodies and moving them out of the way now, in order to, like, you know, just make sure there's less guards later. That is a thing we could do, though actually there's... Okay, let's have a look around here. That's a barracks, can't go over there, so there's nothing in there. Then there's, yeah, this rather useful thing over here. Watch out for high-ranking officers, they said. High-ranking officers will see through the disguise. This is obviously going to be the big building where the secret stuff is. And then other than that, I don't think I can go any further up here. Fine, so this is just a small little starting mission. Just keep walking, play it calm, keep my distance from anyone who's wearing a fancy hat. That's the key right here. Now, don't overwatch or anything, because that would involve getting out a gun. And right now, it's not gone to hell. So the guards just start patrolling. Anyone else we need to be aware of? No. Seems fine to me. And, ooh, there was someone in here, but they've naffed off. Alright, well, Durand, you just get over here with your first movement point and just look what's going on. Because it looks to me like no one is suspicious of you at all. So you just basically walk over here, and if you were to want to do something, what could you do to this thing? Nothing, apparently. I think he doesn't have quite enough movement points to make it happen. Right, Canasta, I'd like you to come over here. Can you just basically come and have a little look, see at whatever this is? Because this looks like... Oh, watch out for scientists and whatnot. Can you see whatever this is over here? There we go. Okay, that was not subtle. Yeah, that wasn't subtle. That wasn't subtle. Let's try and see if I can do this properly, damn it. So the issue we've got here is the thing that we need to interact with to turn off the laser beams is being constantly manned by this person standing in front of it, and they don't seem to be naffing off anywhere. So either I need to find a way to deal with you and get rid of this person, or I need to find an alternative solution for turning off the laser beams. Can't help but notice there's a great big... Yeah, there's a bunch of power stuff right here. And indeed, there's actually a wire leading from it over here. So that might be a secondary solution. Or I just need to find a way into this building without bothering to bypass the actual lasers. Now, I can't help but notice there is a door here, but the door is marked as well. That red cross padlock does suggest impassable to me. That might be where, like, reinforcements spawn in from or something. Right. What else are we going to do here? Ah, wait, hang on. Now, by any chance, would that be scalable? Would any of this be scalable? Because there's a big thing I theoretically could climb here. Either of those things looks vaguely climbable. Yeah. Okay. Of interest. Yeah, look at this over here. Beyond the actual power center, there's some boxes. Then the wall seems a little bit less on the high side. And then... Okay, I might just go and have a little look-see what's going on over here. I'm not sure whether we're even allowed over there, but I want to go and have a little look-see. Right, guys, file out of here. Nice and easy. Let's go have a little look-see what's going on. In fact, actually, Champagne, you go and handle this by your... Okay, no one was even remotely suspicious of that, apparently. Lovely. So, you can open this door by tapping Y and then stepping inside here, but you're out of movement points. Fine. Everyone else, just stay where you are. Me opening that door is not suspicious. Okay? That's fine. So step in here, have a little look what's going on in the world. And it looks like I do not see anything to do. I might be able to blow it up, but it might just also be cover. And yeah, sadly those boxes are out of range. Fine, so we do need to find a way to deal with the laser barriers directly. Ah, this looks a little bit on the better side. Look over here. Door that doesn't actually seem to be marked in reds. Yeah, okay. We got a side door. That leads into this room here where potentially someone is chilling out, but a silent takedown on them. This looks like the sort of room that would have the control panel for the lasers. Alright, let's head in that direction, lads. Now, Durand. You've got a special ability, don't you? I think you've got an ability we'd like to use right now. So, ability, focus. Yeah, you, my good man, have a heartbeat sensor. I would like you to use that, please. There we go. So now we know there is an enemy standing right there, even though we can't see him. Now, what I would like to do is just get in there, sneak up behind him, take him out, and if I'm lucky, there'll be something in here I can utilise to actually get further into the base. But first things first, let's just make sure the enemies are in the right position. Because right now, that guy is totally facing this way. So, pass a couple of turns. Just let Champagne actually catch up with you as well, because why not? Champagne, just get over there. Have a little look, so you might be able to see through the grate there. Right, everyone else, pass. So, you are still not in a good position. Let him just walk away one more turn. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You, okay. He's now walking away. And the other guy is still over here somewhere. Right, so, we got ourselves an opening. Right, somebody, open the door. We now have visibility of that guy. Now we want to just quietly step behind him. That is one movement, so you can do a silent takedown. So just step in there, nice and quiet like. And now, activate your silent takedown, please. Actually, before you do that, can you close the door? You can close the door. Right, close the door again, please. Or a door's only a one-way street. Like, why can't you close the door right now? I'd like you to close the door. Okay, move in there too. Then please close the door. No, that door is just open now. Fine, whatever, we'll just deal with it. So, activate takedown, non-lethal. Get in there. Deal with him. Right, so he is now unconscious. Can we pick him up to make sure he's suitably round the corner? Maybe, maybe not. Pick up an unconscious agent friendly. Yeah, friendly or otherwise. So we absolutely can make sure that guy is out of the way. So probably the best thing we can do right now is just move you over to here and then grab him. I'm not sure I've got the movement points for that, but Champagne can get in over here and just quickly take a photo. Now, no one witnesses that. Okay, so that shouldn't trigger an alert. And I'm hoping none of these guys will see anything either. So, that guy moves over here and does not seem to be panicking. Okay, now, can you guys pick up this person? No, because this isn't technically an agent, this is like a soldier or something. So he's just stuck where he's fallen, so you've got to make sure that he actually gets taken out in a quiet little side area. Now, the question is, yeah, unfortunately, while I can actually hop straight through here, that's not good enough to get me past the second layer of laser defenses. So I still need the second layer of laser defenses to come down, that's a shame. So in which case, I guess we need to do a coordinated takedown, and that's what all of this is about. Because this woman occasionally steps over to the window. While she's there, she won't see anything. This person over here also won't see a thing. You, however, would logically see this person being taken out, but you would presumably see this person being taken out. So hang on, everyone just start spreading out here. Let's see what the correct order to knock you guys out is. There we go. Number 1 goes down, and you, my good people, didn't see it. In which case, number 2. Quickly, knock out this person. And Durand, you step over here and knock out this person. So take down there. There we go. And bear in mind, this is just a nice little judo chop to the shoulder. And now we end the turn. That person doesn't turn around over there because they never do. And that is all 4 of you taken out. Fine. So we need to just learn exactly how all of this fits together. And you should still have... Yeah, you guys have still enough awareness to do that again, which is good. So you just move over here so that you're in range of this guy. And then just take down the civilian, which you've got just enough for, and everyone is taken out. Now, apparently there's also a special ability I totally missed, which is... Hang on, in the abilities, there's actually a special dispose of body thing. So hide them, and that prevents enemy guards from finding them and calling the alarm. Now, what does that actually look like, by the way? So, yeah, we're just going to zoom in. And then you're going to... they just basically disappear off the face of the earth. Fine, we just assume they're gone. They're, like, hidden in a cupboard, but we don't know what cupboard. Fine, probably best we just quickly do a bit of mopping up in that case. Right, a couple more bodies to clean up, but I'm going to leave that to Durand and Canaster, because Champagne can head over here to deal with this body I left over here. And on the way, then yeah, if you just basically hop through that window, which is in no way suspicious, on your way, I'd like you, as you're actually low on your awareness, because you're the one that actually did that twice, abilities, focus, regenerate character awareness, and yeah, there we go. So do that, so that gets your awareness back, but it's also got a 3-turn cooldown. You guys, meanwhile, can just basically head through here and start mopping up these corpses. So, bodies disposed of and no witnesses. Durand, go and get the next little photo down, please. There we go, no one saw that, so that's up to 2 out of the 4 classified documents. Let's go for a clean sweep. In fact, I'm pretty sure I saw another one down over here inside inside a tank shed or something. So I might send somebody down there to go and have a little look-see. So, Champagne deals with the body in the little side room. And Canaster, having verified the tanks seem to be left unguarded, can head straight here and just hop through the window and photograph them for 3 out of 4. And I think the 4th is located inside the actual sealed area at the back. Right, everyone regroups, let's move on. So Durand over to the machine and gets the laser grid down. Nice. So, security measures off ×2. Not just that, presumably there were some cameras. No, that camera's around there too. It's 2 times laser grids. Got it. Right, Deadpan, do you just want to nip over here? Just have a little peek around the corner. Let's see what we're going up against here. And the answer is... Right, plenty more guards. Now, where's my main target? I don't know yet because the objective marker is still just telling me to go through here. Fine, I'm not stepping through until everyone's regrouped. So everyone head in that direction, please. Alright, everyone's here. The area's not marked in red. There's no reason I can't just go and have a little explore. And you are wearing what looks like a normal beret, so I don't think you are supposed to be high danger or anything.
We're looking for the reactor. No luck. Traces everywhere, though.
It's there, guaranteed. Keep looking.
Alright, so we've got someone on our team showing up to offer some advice here. And ladder there would let me get up top. From up top, I could skip across to either of the top bits. Could be a good place to hold out potentially. The game is implying it's over here. Fine, well in that case I'm going to start with the building it's not in, because I need to, actually collect additional intel. And I need to breach the bunker in order to do that. Fine. Right, Durand, we know what you're doing. Get over to the door and give me a heartbeat thing, just so I know what I'm actually looking at here. So, heartbeat, fine. Do it. And scan for enemies. So we got ourselves a double enemy in there. And you could have actually just opened the door. That was a little bit on the unnecessary side. So, if I wanted to get that, because these guys are actual armed guards who are like watching each other, the only way to do that would be, yeah, breaching the bunker recommended. So I'd need to do a big breach where we kick in the doors and we shoot down everyone. So we probably don't want to do that. You know what? 75% of all the data is still pretty darn good. You guys, just head over here. Let's start having a look, see what's going on in the actual place we're looking for. So in, door opens. Now that looks probably like what I wanted to see, I guess. I'm not sure quite what a nuclear reactor looks like, actually. And the enemy just keep patrolling. And don't seem suspicious. And there's guys in there as well. So, find proof of the project. Luckily, there's a nice Fallout 3 terminal right there, which will help. But I think someone's actually using it right at this exact moment in time. Possibly we'll need to do a 3-way quiet takedown again. Right, next thing's next. Okay, that guy's naffing off. Good. So he is now going to take a while to complete his circuit. And you guys all wander around. How are you facing at the minute? Looks to me like if I was to go for the order of that guy at the top, and then that person by the console, then you in the corner, that should be nice and subtle. Then we can have the corpses cleaned up before the guard gets back. Ah, but if you hover over people, rather conveniently, it actually shows you what their pattern is, what they wander between. That's kind of cool. But yeah, we should be safe to knock you unconscious right now. So, one takedown. Yep, that guy over there never sees that. And then you need to head over here. Take this person down, please. So just round the outside of the reactor. And then take you out. Including phasing through a gate. Very nice. And the final kill belongs to Champagne Montoya. Take down. Lovely. Everyone goes down. And next turn we can start mopping up the bodies. And we've also got the information we need. Lovely.
We've got a reactor and what looks like a fission device.
Then the test is imminent. Get out of there, now.
Copy. We'll save some legwork if we jump over the wall from the roof here. Bolt?
I heard you. Activate your beacon now. I'll meet you at the LZ.
No. Not just this second. We need to clean up some bodies first. Otherwise they're going to figure something's flipping up, alright? Because that guy's wandering over there. And that means I've got one turn with 3 people to clean up 3 bodies. Alright? That's what we want. Right. Bodies cleared out. Now we can evacuate. So I need to select myself a spot. So we can evacuate all the way over there. Do I have another spot I could go for? No, I've only got that one. It's quite a long way away. I feel like we should actually start, like, you know, walking in that direction now rather than later. Actually, no, rounds till evac arrives 4. That's fine.
Extraction order confirmed.
Okay, extraction is on the way. Time to start moving the team. I think you guys have still got... Yeah, you guys have still got your movement points. So, we want to be up... Actually, there's a ladder right here as well. We can just use this ladder. Fine. Everyone just climb up this ladder, and then we'll be on our way. Nice and quiet. Lovely.
Jiminy Christmas.
Uh-oh.
Dead
What?
man, come in.
We're alive, Leslie.
Oh, good. All I had was static there for a minute. What happened?
The test. It didn't blow us to pieces.
Cold test then. No fissile material. But they have the technology.
Okay. Mildly concerning that they're starting to do nuclear tests while I'm still on site. Right. Start climbing up top here. Everyone just get up there. Everything's fine. And just as we were told, yeah, we can hop the fence right here. And then start running. Lovely. And what's rather nice is actually, while one character's moving, you can start the next character on their way. And Canasta, you two, if you'd be so kind. So all of you, hop the fence and just start running. Lovely. We're going to get there a little bit ahead of schedule. Very nice. And in we go. And in we go. And in we go. And then if I just wait, transport should arrive. And we should immediately be out of there. Nice, smooth, 100% silent. In comes the... Okay, that was less subtle. Like, I feel like, well, in all fairness, helicopters aren't known for being desperately subtle. But in we flipping come. And now, anytime we would like to, probably we evacuate. Evacuate all friendly agents. Ah, I can leave someone behind if I want to. Ooh, that'll make for some difficult choices later in the game, I'm guessing. Right, well, evacuate everyone who's in the zone. And, yeah, bring the helicopter down. And drop the ropes. Good. 3 ropes, 3 people. Everyone grabs the ropes. And off we go. Perfect job. Aside from the one bit of intel we left behind, because we didn't want to murder anyone, because you did tell me to do it all stealthy-like. Lovely. Mission complete. And apparently there was a bunch of equipment I could have acquired. Presumably, therefore, as I didn't find any of that, that was being held by the soldiers. But you know what? Let's try that one more time. But this time, we're not sneaking around or wasting our time or whatever. No. Right, guys, prepare for a nice breach into this room. Actually, do we even need to do that? I'm not sure we need to do that. I think there's only like one guy in here. So probably what we want to do is, in fact, we can probably just, take down this guy. Take down this guy nice and subtle like, and you're going to see that, aren't you? Right, so now we're in combat. Now at this point you should probably get back over here if you'd be so kind. There we go, be in combat now. Right, okay, this is all fine. Right, you, get over here. No, probably don't hide inside that thing. I'm not sure that's actually going to help you. However, it's probably time to start murdering some people. So, you, my good man, I could probably do with you using your gun on that guy, or this guy over here is probably better because you're in cover from the other guy. So you can also use a variety of different things. So full auto, which actually therefore, if you've actually got your movement points, you can do. Single attack, which will do 40 damage. He's got 45, so it won't kill him. Attack burst. So fire at the selected enemy with a precise burst confers a damage bonus if the target is flanked or out of cover, which works here. Fine. So I'd say use an attack burst on this guy. Let's get him out the way. So, big rifle out, and down he goes. And now you're in cover against the other guy over here. Lovely. And this guy, meanwhile, probably wants to run over to here. This is probably just fine. So you just move there, and then pull out a gun, and then shoot that other guy, if you'd be so kind. So we've actually got the element of surprise here. So again, probably, an attack burst will be just the flipping thing. Confirm, go, big gun, and dead. Now, there's still more alive people elsewhere, though, so now we probably need to watch out a little bit. Can anyone else actually move? No, no one else can move. Right, end of the turn. You're in cover, but now everyone else is going to try and get in cover too. Enemy activity. Going to try and take a shot. So, managed to dodge most of that, because you're half in cover and you've also got all of your awareness. But, at this point, dead bodies have been found, alarms have been raised, more guys are coming in. Yeah, the enemy activity is taking a bit longer because they're all bloody running over here. And they're taking long-range shots. Okay. The enemy are not kidding around. They are going to be taking shots from a very long distance. Alright. Let's start murdering some people. There's probably someone in there that's actually heard us by now. Anyone else? I imagine everyone else is coming at this point. Still, on the plus side, they've turned off the laser grids. They can get over here. So that's just flipping perfect. Right. We need to get somewhere good. If I just move you to here, then that probably will be fine, right? If I could just... if I could be... This spot would be better, actually. Move there. Then you've still got one move and one other thing. So, prepare yourself a nice big rifle. Need to do 45 damage to you. I can do that, but full auto will use per ton of bullets, so I'll need to reload sooner. Attack single will do 40, will not quite kill him. Yeah, go for the attack burst again, because he's been flanked. And there's also overwatch or reload. Fine. So, just go for attack burst on that guy again. That works well just to clear out the first few guys. So, I think we've cleared out everyone this side of the fence. I don't think there's any bad guys actually around here by the tanks. So, you guys now probably need to get yourselves into some cover and just basically, start being ready to... Oh, this will do. Yeah, run over here, straight by here, close by to this area. So you will actually, get some good cover off the building right there, and then we can just start slowly working our way up. And actually, there's a ladder up top as well. So you also head over here. That's a good spot for you. Now, if you do both your movement points, can you still overwatch, or can you not do anything at that point? I think you can still do something. Let's see what you can do. Abilities, you've got your abilities, you can focus or whatever. If I were to tell you to overwatch with this gun, can you still do that? You can actually do you can do an attack burst right now, but it only does 15 damage because of the range. So it's not so much about missing or hitting, it's about each individual bullet can either miss or hit. So probably what I want to do is I can overwatch him, or, sure shot. So full damage to enemies, but that requires movement and it requires an attack point, and it doesn't even do that much damage. Probably best we just actually, overwatch you. So let's just overwatch in this direction, because if I overwatch over to here, anyone that steps out will get a knackered. And I know the bad guys are coming out that door. So, lock onto this space right about here. Right, and that's a good spot right there. So, confirm, he's now overwatching. You can't really do anything right now, so you may as well just use your abilities to... heartbeat sensor. No, I need you to chill out. Can you just basically, focus. Get your awareness back, so therefore you're going to be harder to hit. And that is fine. Right, enemy activity. We've got some guys dead, more people coming in. But I've got an Overwatch pointed straight to that door. I like that system of Overwatch, where you actually point at a very specific area. Someone moves forward and gets shot, but only a little bit. More than the sure shot would have done. Can't help but notice, by the way, that you seem to be by... Uh-oh. No, that's just taking a shot. That's fine. He was in good cover. Like, that looks like explosive canisters to me. Like, call me crazy, but it really looks like explosive canisters. Like, I kind of want to put a grenade right on top of him just to see what happens next. Right, Durand, move into position. Let's make this happen because it just seems kind of too hilarious to not do. So a frag grenade right about there would be lovely. So if you just like to do that, and then just toss the grenades, and then... That did not blow up the canisters as much as I was hoping for, to be honest. In fact, I think he actually got cover from that. Right, well that didn't help very much. Well, in which case, would you like to do something with like a gun or something? Yeah, an attack burst. That will flippin' do the job. In fact, actually, can you still... You can full auto. Screw it, full auto. See if you can blow up the canisters. So, fire at him randomly. No, those canisters definitely don't explode. That is a shame. But this means that Deadpan, I think with your pistol... If you were to go for a sure shot at this point, that is... oh yeah, headshot, of course. 70 flipping damage. Nice. But you need awareness to do that. Fine, you need a lot of awareness. Take a normal shot. 10 damage. Pistol. Fire. That should be him dead. Nice. Executed. Flipping brutal. Right, let's see who else is showing up now. Because there's still enemies, and they've probably still flipping heard us. Right, Canasta and Durand moving over here. They can start managing this. And you guys can basically also start overwatching. So if I just basically tell them to start overwatching in this direction, anyone that comes in here will be torn to pieces. Meanwhile, Deadpan can just get over here to deal with the guy who's in that little area. So you just need to start moving forwards. So Champagne, you deal with the guy who's in that room. So open up the door. You got a shot at him? I don't know where he is. He was there last time, damn it. Now, I can hear some boots thumping around, and I can see one guard there. But if he starts coming in this direction... Oh, they're doing something. Taking a shot at me, but I'm in good cover. They're not going to be able to hit me very easily. Right, another guy is going to be moving forward. But anyone who moves forward at this gate is going to be torn apart by Overwatch. Ouch! Okay, light damage because of the cover. It's fine. Just one bullet just glanced. And out comes... I like the slow-mo Overwatch, by the way. The slow-mo Overwatch is quite good. And he comes out, and Canasta's starting to take some damage. I need to be a little bit on the careful side here. I need to start clearing these guys out. And I need to move forward into some better positions. And there's still apparently plenty of flipping enemies yet. Right, John, move forward into here. Is there actually anyone in this room, yes or no? The answer turns out to be no. In which case, you move out to this spot, get your gum, and apparently, hello! We can be friends at this point. No, I'm not going to have you do that, however. I need you to, full auto on. Yeah, this guy who's probably right here. Let's see what we've got here. Burst. Burst fire with your little handgun. No, you're holding your handgun right now. Burst fire does 53. Not sure I need you to do that. That's basically, yeah, a single attack for 40 at point blank range. That'll do. So round we pop. And we just execute him. Lovely. So point blank range is extremely high damage. So one of them's down immediately. Canasta, you need to fall back. Durand, I need you to move over here into full cover and start picking them off. Some of them look pretty vulnerable to me. So how's your awareness is fine for the time being. Right. The problem is... why can't you use that right now? I don't know. Possibly because it's so big and heavy, you need to actually not move and attack the same turn. So, what can we do against you? Ah, yes, the headshot. Headshot for 70. Boom. Just execute that guy. Ooh, you dodged it, you lucky bastard. So, it did a bit of light damage, because he dodged it, but, like, you know, not that much. You, meanwhile, yeah, you just run forward, round here and start trying to get the flank off. So if you can get around the back of them, that'll be perfect. And also Leslie's showing up. Leslie, we're kind of flipping busy. Uh-oh. Oh, Canasta, I'm so sorry. You're in a bit of a dangerous position right now. He just got a point-blank shot into your back. Oh, Canasta. Canasta, I'm so sorry. If that person also targets... Oh, they're focusing fire. Okay, Canasta's in a lot of trouble, but she's just alive. Okay, I probably shouldn't have thrown forward the one person who was already injured. That's probably true, yes. Right, Canasta, you're kind of stuck where you are right now, so you just move there, get out your biggest gun, and start just full autoing on this guy. Actually, you don't need to. Burst will do just fine. So, just step out, and he definitely goes down. Fine. You, however, are still in a lot of danger just from random spare shots. There is a guy around the corner here. There's another guy over there. That might be the last two actual guards, though. Everyone else might be civilians. Right, get the big-ass gun. The Sparrow, that's going to do not much because of the cover, unfortunately. And that's going to do also not much. What do we actually have? You've only got full auto. Yeah, this thing does nothing but full auto. But you're not in a good position, unfortunately. And yeah, to fire that thing at all, he needs to still have a spare movement point. Otherwise, he can't do anything. Fine, that's your deal. Okay, if I was to move you to... There's not much you can do, unfortunately. You're not going to be that much use this turn. Actually, you've got plenty of health. I'm going to move you to here and see if that's good enough to get a bit of a better shot. So, move him to here. He's still got an attack after that point. And you actually don't have any items left. No, you've already used up your items. Fine. Get out the Sparrow and go for either that guy or that guy. So that's 20... It says 20. Let's see if we can do a bit better. I've no clue. Right. Big gun. There we go. And... No, it wasn't even 20. It was just 12. You really need to actually have a good shot. Otherwise, that thing's flipping useless. Luckily, I'm a bit better at that sort of thing. In fact, if I could just get myself over to... If I could get myself over to... I'm guessing that, by the way, is... Yeah, that's Overwatch. So it's telling you where their Overwatch is. So don't walk into that. I'm still at full health. I'm just going to expose myself in order to get a shot at this guy over here. So run forward, avoiding the Overwatch range. And then just... Actually, no, I can probably just assassinate this guy. Actually, no, save the assassinate for when I need it. This guy can full auto... No, I can't full auto with you. I can burst you. That's 53. That's you dead. So if that guy wants to get to me now, he'll actually have to expose himself. So what I probably should have done is actually overwatch the door with Durand, but no matter. One guy remaining at this point. Enemy activity. He's falling back over there, going to take a pot shot at me, I think. And dodged because he was very, very far away. And this job is looking pretty darn done to me. Lovely. Except, wait, hang on. Who's that at the back? Oh, one of the scientists has picked up a gun. Oh, flip. That's one of the scientists. Is it? No, it's not. It's just extra guards. Right, extra guards just showing up. I don't know who you were or where you were, but you've just started appearing. Right, Durand, this one's on you, because this person looks very exposed now in the open. So if you could just get over here, and then just full auto over there, that'd be flipping great. Can you actually hit that person? Yeah, 105, because he's out of cover. That's much flipping better. So, 75 damage in the end. He goes straight down. So the heavy is ridiculously good if they're out of cover. Kind of terrible if they're not. Meanwhile, I can just basically run straight over here. Then do a burst shot straight into your face. I don't think you've got any friends left. So, this is going to work just fine. In fact, actually, you know what? Just for fun, I'm going to go for... Oh, I don't have the awareness. I'm just shy. I can't actually execute you with a headshot. That is very, very sad indeed. So in which case, just a standard burst fire should do for you. 53. Down he goes. Job done. He actually dodged one of them. It's enough to kill him. I think that is all soldiers down. Nice. No. There's still some guards. Reinforcements are coming in here. So Durand has taken another shot, but that's fine. He can just keep flipping shooting people with guns. It's not... Oh, dear. Yeah, when the alarm goes off, reinforcements keep coming in. The reinforcements are definitely coming at this point. Blimey. Oh, yeah, there's 10 bajillion reinforcements, actually. I see. And Durand is starting to get really in flipping trouble now. Durand and... Oh, yeah, everyone's in trouble. Yeah. Right, guys. New plan. New flipping plan. Canasta, I need you to get through over here and potentially, like, just go and deal with, like, the scientists and whatever. So just get through here. They're all going to start running. Would you like to go and get the information? Do we have the information? We've got the information. Great. Guys, bad news, unfortunately. Deadpan's the important person. She's the hero of this story. So, she's the one who's actually escaping. Rest of you, not so flipping much. So, Deadpan, you make a run for it, and everyone else just, hold off, save champagne. Right, lovely. And you, my good man, yeah, that's what you're doing. Oh, dear. You're out of everything. You don't have awareness. Oh, that's why you're taking so much damage. Your awareness is appalling. And this thing is now not loaded. And you're out of your... Oh, dear. Right. Well, this is not looking so good, is it? No. No, it's not. Do I at least still have the... I don't have a headshot. I can't well, I can overwatch, but it's not helpful. Attack single will actually do 65. The pistol's pretty powerful. So just step out and just one shot for you. Right, he goes... Ooh! He dodged it. Except he clearly didn't, but he kind of did apparently. But you've still got your movement points. So start falling back over here while you're actually on the move. Right, okay. Everyone just cover Champagne. She needs to escape. Champagne must live. Right, the enemy are moving in. They're totally going to... Oh. Are they going to go for Champagne? Wait, who are they going for? You're going for... No, that person over there is taking a pot shot. Oh, they are going for Champagne. Boo! Boo, you can't go for the hero of the story. And more people flipping coming in yet. And that is... Fire, but mostly dodge. She's in an elevated position. She's doing it all right. Come on, Champagne. You can do it. I believe in you. Right, Durand, I think we must actually... Yeah, we just have to reload this thing. If you can just reload and actually use your big gun again, that would be great. Canasta, we need you to do something as well. Have we got good cover? No, there's not great cover there. Okay, Canasta, move to this spot if you... Can you not move to that spot? Can you move to... No, that spot's very blocked. Right, move to here. Open the door, start firing. Open door, and prepare yourself a shot. You can actually headshot, which is good. So, hang on. Yeah, we got ourselves headshot over there. Except, yeah, the chance of hitting is probably quite on the low side. So, probably best just to do an attack single to that guy. Get him out of the way. Pistol, fire. Down he goes. Nice, well done. There we go. Maybe everyone can survive yet, I don't know. In fact, if you run over here... into better cover, that will probably work a lot better. John, you're up top. Not John at all, but, you know, kind of John. Screw it. John is going to be the big damn hero. John's going to save everyone. Get into half cover up top, and then start basically shooting everyone. Also, I should probably have called for an evacuation by now, but screw it. Right, that thing, no, not full auto. Go for the burst. Burst is not that likely to hit, but screw it. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Don't I have a really good grenade? Ah, forget it. Just take the shot anyway. 43. Oh, he's still alive. Just boo. Right, Durand, you could still move, but you've actually done your... Wait, hang on. Oh! Reloading uses up his movement, but it doesn't use up his fire. So he can actually fire with his reloaded gun now if he wants to. Well, that's flipping useful, but don't do that. Use your pistol. Do you actually have a single shot with anything? No, he hasn't got a shot at all. Right, instead, maybe call in the evacuation. Thank you. More fire coming in on Deadpan. The wounded guy is actually falling back, which is very clever. So he's actually going back and just providing supporting fire from the rear. There's still a full strength guy there, but he's actually, yeah, he's not in a very clever position anymore because the full strength guy is now ready to be hit by my heavy. Okay, and Jiminy Christmas. I like how she says that. Right, yeah, with a single move, you can get round to here, Durand. And good news, that means full auto right into this guy, I think. Yeah, pretty sure he's dead. Also, shut up, Leslie, I'm very busy. Right, Canasta, I need you to get over here and then just take a really light pot shot at that guy. We're almost actually safe. Okay, can you guys take a sure shot, please? No, a sure shot requires a movement point. That's a shame. In which case, use your big gun and go for the... Yeah, go for the burst. Because then even if you miss with, like, 1 or 2 shots, you'll still kill. And down he goes. Nice, well done. Alright. I think we've actually killed all the guards there. In which case, time to get the bloody hell out of here. Sorry, at this point, I'm done covering you, by the way. Champagne's making you run for it. If you guys happen to survive, that'd be great too, but it's not actually important. And I think I've actually managed to save everyone. Huzzah! Oh my goodness, we actually flipping did it. Evacuate everyone. Everyone survived. They're going to need, like, you know, a little bit of healing up in the med bay. But they are all alive. I did it. I murdered everyone. I'm a big damn hero. Huzzah. Champagne Montoya, you are the greatest dressed hero of all time. I love her so flipping much. Now, that's the game bit of the game, but obviously this being an XCOM alike, there's also various different rooms and whatever, and there's a hell of a lot of depth here. There's a lot of stuff going on. So there's analytics and investigation board where you start gathering intel in your missions and start pitting it all together to make connections and unlock more missions and upgrading things, and a workshop where you start upgrading all your facilities for enough money and time, and flipping crafting where you actually get your characters if they're not on jobs or they're not being sent around to actually build stuff like lockpicks or grenades or whatever, an infirmary with a certain number of beds, so you know obviously you're going to need to unlock more beds if you want to heal more people simultaneously. So right now only Champagne and Francis York Morgan actually get beds. Canasta doesn't actually get to have a bed despite the fact she's the most wounded, which frankly seems a little bit harsh to me, but whatever. An actual crew quarters where there's 10 bajillion upgrades, so everyone can actually have a personalised upgrade tree. Perks can be unlocked, training can be unlocked, flipping hideouts and deploying people to spots around the world, and suspicious activity shows up and you deploy people to investigate whether suspicious activity is actually a mission or whether it was nothing after all, and oh blimey, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. Oh, and that's before we actually get into, yeah, how much heat each character has, because obviously if they do things like cause a lot of fuss, there's heat on them, the police are looking for them, and the danger your base is in, that's the equivalent of like countries leaving in XCOM, where if you cause too many problems, then yeah, people actually try and find your base, and that can be a problem. You can attach unique things in terms of mods to your weapons, and change out your loadout, and change out all your things, and then your training, and all of that. Agent is busy, and contact details, and blinding lasers, and pick between like 4 different perks that seem to be randomly generated, because these are different perks, the perks I saw last time, and oh blimey. Yeah, this is just a demo. This is just a demo for a game that doesn't really properly exist yet, but blimey is it polished for a demo. One to watch, ladies and gentlemen. One to flipping watch. This is Phantom Doctrine. Could be very, very interesting indeed. Expect this to get at the bare minimum a mini-series when this is ready to go, because yeah, this is a lovely little thing. I like this. It looks nice. It plays nicely. It works quite nicely as a stealth thing and as an XCOM shooter. I like the stealth focus being added in. Lots here I like. Lots here that's very, very promising indeed. I will keep an eye on it as it actually comes along. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Phantom Doctrine. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, sadly, I cannot be the Santa Claus of murder tonight. So apparently, even though this thing is... Oh, no, no, you can't. No, you most certainly can't. Okay. Is that the symbol meaning I'm about to pull her over? Yep, there we are. There we... Oh! I feel like she didn't necessarily survive that. No, she's very dead.